The movie opens up showing an unknown place in London. Colonel Siren goes to meet a wanted terrorist Omar Zafar in his holding cell. As Viren informs Zafar that he will be extradited back to India for his crimes, Zafar's men enter his holding cell, led by Hamid Gul, killing all guards around them, with Zafar then killing Viren by shooting him and then burning him. As Zafar escapes, he puts a $5 million rewards for someone to steal the Kohinoor diamond from the Tower of London, but with one condition, that the thief must be Indian, to hold up a new extradition treaty between India and the United Kingdom. Welcome to Review Recapped. Please help us grow by subscribing and turning on the notifications. It support our efforts a lot. Spoilers ahead. Enjoy. Soon after, a man named Rajveer Nanda steals it, and when Zafar's men, led by Shoaib Hasker, are informed of the theft, they travel to Rajveer for the deal. Rajveer informs them that he wants $20 million for the deal, then a fight breaks out between them. After Rajveer escapes, he sees a young lady, Harleen, sitting in a restaurant, who is there waiting for internet date, Vicky, to show up. Rajveer enters the restaurant posing as Vicky, and tries to talk to her. He convinces her to use the bathroom and fights the remaining men who came there searching for him. Harleen, upon learning the truth, gets furious on returning, but soon bumps into Rajveer, who reveals his identity again. When he manages to perform an impromptu surgery on himself with Harleen's help, he drugs her, telling her that government officials will come looking for her as they have spotted them together, and he dictates her on what she must do when being caught by them. The next day, as Rajveer had told her about the agents, Zorawar and his Inspector Bola visited her at her working place and threatened her to come with them. In the car, Zorawar tells her that they are not going to the station, but they are taking her to a safe place instead. Taking cues from what Rajveer had told her, she finds a pistol and holds Bola at gunpoint. At the same time, Rajveer appears on a bike and both of them manages to escape in a car. When Rajveer starts shooting at them, Harleen tries to escape from Rajveer, and she bumps into her manager Karen, who is tracked down by Rajveer. Shortly after they escape in Karen's car, Harleen gets into an argument when she tells Rajveer that she wants to go home, and that she had made a huge mistake by trusting him. Rajveer angrily tells her that he has no other motive than protecting her. While Rajveer checks a location on his phone which Harleen notices, he tells her that he has never allowed any innocent person to die at all. During a mid-route, Harleen at a restaurant asks him about the crime that he has committed. Rajveer shows her the Kohinoor diamond, much to her surprise. They get followed by Zorawar and his team, who convinced Harleen to go with them. However, Rajveer shoots her with a tranquilizer dart and they both jump out of a window and escape. When she wakes up, she angrily asks Rajveer that who changed her clothes, and he confesses that he did it. She beats him and then takes Rajveer's phone to call her grandmother, which allows the government officials to track their position. A shootout occurs between Rajveer and the government officials on the beach, but he manages to escape with Harleen with help from a Seabob, when Rajveer goes out of his hotel with Harleen. In the meantime, Harleen spots Zorawar and is taken to the Indian embassy in Prague, where Zorawar and Indian Intelligence Secret Services Chief Narayanan revealed to her that Rajveer actually came to Prague to find Gul and Zorawar. They gives her a tracking device to get the Kohinoor back. That night, Rajveer picks up Harleen at the entrance of a hotel, where she says while walking on a bridge that the trust between them is broken, and that she knows about his activates the tracking device himself, allowing the officials to surround them, and Rajveer gives the Kohinoor to Harleen and jumps from the bridge. It is shown that he is shot and is assumed dead. Harleen then returns home and found that she is missing Rajveer. She then remembers the address location that Rajveer was viewing on his phone. At the address, she meets Rajveer's father Pankaj and his mother Shika at the house. On her way home, Harleen is kidnapped by someone and lands up in a fortress, where she meets Zafar, who learns and reveals that the diamond was a fake. Zorawar is then revealed to be Zafar's right-hand man and gives Harleen a truth serum drug to reveal the location of the real diamond. Harleen, realizing that her intuitions about him are correct, deduces that Rajveer has survived and is coming to kill Zafar. In the meantime, it is shown that Rajveer has survived, and he then silently kills every guard posted outside and places time bombs in every corner and enters the room. Zafar then orders his men to get Rajveer, but before Zafar is able to kill him, Rajveer informs that the diamond was not stolen at all and it was a joint operation between the MI6 and the Indian Secret Service to get Zafar. The time bombs go off and destroy the castle, but Zafar manages to escape and captures Harleen again. As they escape with her in flight, Rajveer gets into that flight and kills all of them on board. When they are escaping from the aircraft, Safari emerges again and shoots Rajveer. Jai pushes Harleen out of the aircraft and grabs the axe and charges towards Safar, and kills him when the aircraft is about to explode. He jumps out, loses consciousness, and is about to drown when Harleen grabs his hand and the authorities airlift them both. Haiwant then wakes up in hospital where Narayan, now revealed to be his commandant, is sitting across him and congratulates him for successfully completing the mission. Heroes about the fact that Viren was murdered and that their parents will never get to see him again. Also, he informs Rajveer that Harleen has been sent back to her home and he will be shifted to a safe facility the next day. After Narayan leaves, a nurse arrives and gives Haiwant a medicine to drink. He feels giddy and asks the nurse about it. The nurse turns around and removes her mask, revealing that she is actually Harleen and the medicine was a sedative meant to knock Haiwant out. Haiwant faints and Harleen escapes from the hospital along with him. He wakes up and realizes that she has brought him to his house. He silently thanks her and they both reunite with Pankaj and Shika. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.